Alright guys, so pretty much all I've done since the last video was take off the clutch and flywheel, have them both over here. I'm not sure if they're OEM or not, I can't really tell. I did take off the transmission as well, along with this, I guess, clutch and flywheel like inspection plate, I guess what I've heard this called as well. Also just to protect the bottom of it, to make sure nobody gets in. I did get the head back from my shop for the Accord. This guy is in no good condition, so I'm going to be using the F23 A1 head, put it onto the Accord, and then get my H22 head back from the shop so that I can at least slap it on the Prelude so it can run for the time being. That way I can get, one of the two onto the road and have some room to work on the engine itself. So that's pretty much a little update. Right now, I just picked up some bolts from Harbor Freight, or not Harbor Freight, Ace Hardware. I needed some, what's it called? Like a little bit shorter, but same threading as this bolt right here, which is one of my transmission bolts, because I needed to get that engine stand like bracket on there so I can throw it onto the engine stand. One of these guys has to be a little bit longer because it has to slide all the way through here. Literally testing this out right now because I haven't tried it. Let's see. There you go. Should be fine. I could get some threads in. I had to make sure to get a nut, so that should be good. Should hold it right there. I've never used one before, so I'm going to be looking at this quite a bit just to make sure I am putting the right ones where they're supposed to go, or setting it up right. But that's about it. So let's start getting to it and be back with a little update. Alright, so I'm just about ready to mount this guy. I have this engine stand right here. I know it's not preferable to use one with like one leg in the front, but it's what I could get. And so in a second here, I'm just probably going to try to set you guys somewhere, so that way you guys can see it getting mounted. We'll see what happens there, but all I'm going to do is just lift this guy, slide this stand under, put that guy into here, and then set the pin, and then I'll be able to put this up, fold it away for a little bit, and then until I'm ready to take this engine out from the Prelude and throw the G in. The other thing I was probably going to do as well with the engine hoist is, depending if this guy is good or bad, might take the block, since it's an F22 B1, it's also a pretty good block, and then made the transmission out of it as well. So we'll see from there though. Just for the peace of mind right now, I think I'm gonna leave it like this. I want to get this stuff off real quick first. At least these guys and the intake manifold, so that way it's not all that weight. I just don't want it tipping over or anything, just because I've heard for the single stands, those single-legged stands in the front, they don't provide the best stability. If you're heavy on one side, more heavy on the other side than the other. But that's what I'll be doing right now, just that way I can just, again, put this guy away and then get to doing the rest of the stuff later on. I'll probably make this a sort of a longer video than the last one, just because I'll be having some clips of me taking the like the transmission off, and that little plate and flywheel and clutch, along with the intermediate shaft. I mean, the intermediate shaft is pretty simple. A couple bolts or 3 bolts. Take them, pop it off. Transmission was only like 4 bolts, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, as you can see. pretty much where it gets held into. And then these guys are just like little, I can't remember what they call them, but they are guides, I guess, to help that thing line up. I was gonna take the rear main plate off, but I think I'll get there anyway. I don't want to touch that right now, but pretty easy on this guy. I'll just have to break them loose, like a few 10 millimeters bolts or screws, whatever, bolts, and then it's just pretty easy to pop it right off. Just got to get in here, wedge something, and then bam. But I'll get there once I start taking off the bottom and actually taking off the crank, getting the crank shaft out, and along with girdle and everything, and pistons, of course. I'm probably gonna get this whole thing cleaned up as well, and then get it repainted. Probably I'll just do it all out of rattle cans or something, or maybe you can see if someone nearby knows how to. That's about it. We can get started then. Alright guys, pretty much I just took off the intermediate shaft, the under plate, I don't know what you would call it, but it's like a guard, I guess, for the bottom of the transmission. Also, like if you gotta inspect your transmission, usually want to pull that off, see if it's leaking anything anywhere. So here's that guy, and then pretty much gotta do the last few bolts, and then I'll go ahead and pull it off, and then from there I would start getting the engine stand ready, put off the wiring harness, and then from there that's where we'll go. Alright guys, we got the transmission off, had it over here. This is probably going to be the transmission I'm going to use. Kind of want some long gears, hold out, boost a bit better when, you know, if I decide to turbo it. But we'll see what happens. Now this, see, get this refocused. If it wants to. Oh, there we go. So this, now I'm gonna take off this bad boy. Not sure if this is OEM or not. I don't know how to tell. Take off that flywheel as well, and just so I can get in there. And then I'm probably gonna get the engine stand ready here, and you know, put it on, and be at a peace of mind, and probably put this this huge ass hoist away for the time being. Just prop it up, and now I can actually work on this guy. So let's go. Alright guys, pro tip. Pretty sure a lot of people know this already, but just in case, like, you're like me, it's for his engine stuff, and me haven't gone to this part before or done this part, but trying to take these guys off, you're gonna just spin the whole crank. So what you got to do, place one of these bolts back from the clutch pressure plate, and then you're gonna put one of the transmission's bolts back in. Pretty much just try to hold it down so that when you crank it over, it doesn't turn. Which can kind of show you guys, but that's pretty much it. Just set it up like this, and you're gonna have a lot better of a time. I showed you with it before, so yeah. But there we go.
I just broke them all loose. So now I'm just gonna real quick, do some slack back on that guy. Gonna take this guy off because I can use the drill now. If you want to go, just continue to do it, but put it over here, and then I'm just gonna take this guy off. Sorry. Right. So cool. So I'm just gonna throw that thing I used, that sock I used, to get off the rest of this guys.
So before I upload the next video with actually more teardown on the engine, I'm gonna explain what are my plans and goals for the future, for the Prelude and the Accord. From there, after I have that all sorted out and passed on to you guys, I'll just focus more on, again, tearing it down and putting more of that video out, or more of that content instead. I'm gonna probably, I'm still gonna talk from time to time, just because it's gonna be sort of more like vlog style. But just let me know what you guys think, what you guys want to see more, and then we'll go from there.